That is why the ending of compulsive and involuntary thinking can be described as the core of spiritual awakening. The cessation of compulsive thinking. Thinking can be addictive. For the majority of humans, almost everyone except those who have begun to detach from thinking, are addicted. And the greatest addiction is the addiction to thinking. Not to productive thinking, not to imaginative thinking, not to thinking that genuinely solves problems, but to thinking that is pointless, that is harmful, that instead of solving problems, creates them. Thinking that generates anxiety, fear, grievances, regrets, and all sorts of dysfunctional states. Thinking that creates adversaries because it's ego-driven. That is what needs to come to an end. And when that comes to an end, then genuine thinking, constructive, fruitful, creative thinking can occur. Thinking is an extraordinary phenomenon. And we have only just begun to explore the potential of using the human mind. You can bring things into reality through thought. However, it is not the solution to your dissatisfaction so we need to go deeper. There is something more fundamental than that needs to be addressed first, that needs to be realized first. And then you can create, but it will no longer be the ego that is creating, but something deeper from within you will be creating through your mind. So, the mind is a powerful creator. As in the book, A Course in Miracles says, every thought shapes form on some level. Thought is creative. But more importantly, it is essential to access the dimension that is deeper than thought, and then thought can serve universal intelligence. And you become the intermediary. You are the vessel through which universal intelligence creates. Your mind is the medium through which universal intelligence creates. So, this is why although there are books like The Secret and others, which contain many valuable insights, but what they sometimes overlook is the absolute importance of the foundation that precedes manifesting through your mind. The foundation lies in discovering the fulfillment and the essence of who you are and the fulfillment of your life not through projecting, through thinking, when I achieve this, I will be fulfilled, because no matter what you create, if you haven't delved within, your ability to create remains limited. However, yes, you can create as an ego, too, although the capacity is restricted. You have enough ability to wreak havoc on the planet. What these books occasionally fail to mention is placing emphasis on the fact that nothing you manifest or create in this world will bring lasting satisfaction unless you have tapped into the essence of who you are, unless you have realized the essence of who you are beyond the individual. That comes first, that is the foundation. That is why I don't delve too deeply into the topic of manifesting things. It will naturally follow. So, inviting the cessation of thinking is something you need to embrace in your life not by suppressing thinking, but by releasing resistance. One of the fastest gateways to the cessation of thinking is letting go of resistance to the present moment, inner resistance to whatever emerges in your consciousness at this moment, whatever it may be, as it constantly changes. One situation, then another, people, events enter the field of consciousness, and most humans exist in an almost continuous state of rejecting what is, or rather, desiring something else that appears more significant at some future point. And we must acknowledge the dysfunction of that state of consciousness. One of the most profound spiritual practices is what I refer to as making the present moment your ally. To make the present moment your ally means to internally say yes to whatever arises in this moment. We express our heartfelt gratitude for your presence and engagement throughout this video. Thanks for watching, and until next video, take care and stay tuned for the upcoming content.